Tyler!
Hi, I'm Zach Tellender, and I'm the proud owner of the Broken Heart Gym. Here at Broken Heart Gym, we pride ourselves on our community of broken-hearted gym bros. And now I'm extremely excited to announce our new female commission program. Thinking of dumping him or friend-zoning him? Just give us his email before you become the subject of a viral gym bro motivation video for a chance to get some cold hard cash in those cold dead hands. Since coming here, Tyler has become a casual 315-pound bencher. And Chelsea, she earns a % of his monthly membership. It's a win-lose, win-win situation. Don't you want your spiteful, broken-hearted future ex to pick up weights instead of a crippling drug or alcohol problem? Send him over to Broken Heart Gym so we'll have a place to make those filtered, downlit, demon mode videos on his A7S III. So come on down to Broken Heart Gym and convert on those newly made depressive thoughts. Okay, so I've been watching and investigating a lot of this kind of meme / meta culture around broken-hearted gym bros using that motivation to get stronger in the gym. Have you seen any of these?
You showed me some earlier on. It's basically that bump ba-dum ba-dum bump 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 bump.
Oh yeah,
Sam Sulik
so
thing, right?
That's incredible. That's the, I mean that GIF right there is so good. Yeah, but it's like, it's always like very well shot, and the audio always works out really well. There's one that we'll play right now. But it's usually like something where a guy is hanging out with a girl and it's like they're smiling, kissing, and then smash cut and they're like lifting weights and it's like really well lit, like I said in the skit, with the A7S III shooting them. And I think it's a very interesting meme that, like, once it went viral one time, you can find it everywhere.
You get your heart broken, it's like it ruins your self-esteem. You're like, that fucking bitch! That person left you, your life shouldn't evolve around that one person anymore. Just move on. You gotta create your own life, man.
Your existence has been nurtured by making a bond. But that's not how life is.
Just come home.
You see somebody like this at the gym, walk away. Don't ask him how many sets he has left. Don't ask him if you can mix in. Don't ask him how's his day going, because he's probably gonna tell you something crazy. He's going through it, battling his own demons. This guy clearly needs help.
What was he like? Before friends? He laughed. A lot.
So like what I mean, I think the initial positives is like, you look at the comment section of this and you got a home team. You got a bunch of guys who are dealing with the same thing, and they're just spouting off like kind of these edgy comments about how like, we've got you, king, and that sort of stuff. And they're rooting for you. You feel like you have this, and it's kind of like an endless stream of motivation, at least for the time being. But I think the point that you were getting at when we talked about this before was that stream of motivation can run out. And then also, once it runs out, the veil is lifted, and you actually see the deeper flaws that need to be addressed.
Of all of the different kinds of addictions that you could have, right? Absolutely, coping with a breakup or emotions that you don't want to feel and all of the rest of it. In the world of coping strategies, from drugs to alcohol to porn to video games to weed to all sorts of degenerate behavior, going to the gym, absolutely, unequivocally fantastic, right? It's on its face good for you. It's going to make you more attractive. It's going to give you endorphins, all of those things, fantastic. But the layer deeper is you are still not feeling your feelings. You're using the gym to escape from your feelings. And I had Chris Bumstead on the show 6 months ago. He's just won his 5th Mr. Olympia Classic Physique title. He is the man that's over the Sigma male meme, right? How many times is there like some like fucking dark, you know, that there's that famous one of,
I love that.
Alex Eubank is like getting into an ice bath and he's there like, and it just smash cuts to Chris Bumstead sat there like,
with the sick mustache,
just fucking looking.
Sit.
And
like that, not moving.
Dude, they cut in so many like they love to use American Psycho. They love to use like random clips of like 300, and it's always so well lit and edited. The lighting is so good, and the audio is great. Yes.
Bumstead hit the nail on the head, though. He said to me, going to the gym to make yourself feel better is great, but when you get home, you still need to feel those feelings.
And I also just recently discovered this like battle in myself, which I kind of mentioned, of this expectation that was on me, which like I kind of labeled as C-Bum. Some people call me C-Bum, they don't know who I am. And then there's Christopher.
Yes.
There's like that 12-year-old Christopher who's just like, you know, he's emotional, he's anxious, he's stressed out, but he's quiet, and he's just who he is. And then C-Bum is fucking confident, calm, cool, collected, can step on stage, grab a mic, give a motivational speech, crush Olympia, squat 600 pounds, you know, he's like the dream. And then that person doesn't exist. But when people continuously call me C-Bum, treat me like that, look up to me like that, that's what builds this like disconnection in myself. And I need to continuously discover who Chris is, who Christopher is, go back who he was, who he is now, and like all these aspects of myself that are just me, and let that continuously shine through. But I think as like you adapted when you were young, I've adapted when we were young, we create this thing that fits better into society rather than just being ourselves.
And I think that if you're taking this one layer deeper as someone that, you know, wants to really be an integrated man or person in their life, is what am I running from? Like, you're still not actually feeling feelings, and the gym is absolutely one of the best ways. I've spent my entire life running from my feelings by going to the gym, right? If you gave me the choice between a good night's sleep, so a full, 8 or 10 hours between feeling bad and waking up, or a strong training session, the reset on my mood is better post and pre-workout than it is by going to sleep. But let's not kid ourselves that this is just another coping strategy. Yes, it's better than alcohol and drugs and all of that stuff, but it's still you running from emotions in some way.
Yeah, and I think you also... You're goaded into playing this game in spite of somebody who doesn't even know that you're playing it.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, that was a huge realization for me. Sometimes in my more juvenile moments, I think about someone that I don't like, and I fantasize about winning at a game that they care about, but I don't, but I know I could beat them at, right? So someone who really cares about going to the gym and I have a fucking internet beef with, and I think, right, if I just dedicated myself for 6 months to get back into sick condition, that would make this person feel bad and inferior in relation to me. But even if I win, I still lost because they got me to play their game. That to me just completely changes the frame of what's going on. It's like, are you going to the gym because you want to go to the gym? Or are you going to the gym to try and prove this person who literally doesn't know that you're going to the gym that you are worthy of their love all along? So you're still allowing yourself to be like ventriloquized and emotionally cucked by this other person or this situation, the guy that snubbed you at work, or the dude that got the promotion instead of you, or the girl that unrequited your love, or the person that didn't ask you to prom, whatever it is. Yes, you can alchemize that from something that's bad into something that's amazing. And fuck, dude, that's been my fitness journey for 15 years, right? Largely. But it's still, you would hope that eventually there's something deeper than that. You get to a place where you can actually integrate and feel emotions. And feeling feelings is hard.
I think that the gym, it just so still happens to be part of the answer. Right? So it's just not in that, necessarily in that way.
That's super interesting.
Right? Like, yeah.
The gym is a part of the answer, but it can't be the entirety of the answer.
Right.
It's like, hey, that would be another bit for the skit, right? Hey, got emotions that you don't want to feel? Come to emotion hiding gym.
Yeah. What would be like the well-rounded solution to whatever sort of ailment that you have?
It would be, I think that it would be going to the gym because you want to make yourself better, but not to prove other people wrong, right? Why are you going to the gym? What's the fuel that's driving you? Is it the resentment of other people, or is it your desire to make yourself feel better? Now, you need to go through a period where you, how would you say, put a Band-Aid over the bullet wound. And the gym is the Band-Aid for almost all of the guys that are listening to this. You feel something goes bad. Like, what is it that they call like breakup body? A breakup body, right? Alex Eubank, there's this, again, it's like another meta meme on the internet where it's like this video, I think that was a transformation of him while he was in a relationship, and he's all like lovey and cuddly and stuff, and then they break up, and then it's Alex Eubank just fucking...
Exactly.
Motherfucking drugs, I be tripping. If a motherfucker run up on me, boys, I be lipping. I ain't worried about.
But yeah, ultimately, how long? I mean, the meme version of this is like, yes, king, and you will do that until you die. Like, that's the meme version.
Right.
But the real life version of it is you're allowing yourself to be controlled by a situation that happened 10 years ago.
Yeah, I think, like, okay, the ultimate solution would be some sort of confidence that you gain. And just by going to the gym, there's a potential for you to gain confidence, right, by changing your body. But the confidence allows you to then step away from the gym. So
to transcend that.
Yeah, so I would do this too. I would be like, there is no shot in hell that I'm missing the gym. None at all. But then once I gained confidence, whether it be financially or just through the YouTube channel for Instagram, I could not go to the gym. And once I realized that I'm okay with not going, but still confident in my abilities and confident what I have, that was the biggest step for me.
Well, the thin line is you have a dependency on something. If you're unable to feel good without going to the gym, that's a kind of fragility, right?
Yeah.
That's you being fragile. Now it's you being fragile through something that makes you better and all the rest of the stuff. You're going to live longer and you're going to feel better and you're going to be more attractive and it's a universal good, but it's still a dependency on something. Here would be an interesting question, right? Like for CrossFit athletes get asked this all the time. You can do this fucking Fran 21:16.9 or whatever it is, 21:15.9 in no time at all and it's uncomfortable and there's heart rate's at 190 and you do hard things and here's the Sigma male meme. It's like, oh, you like doing hard things? Lie on the couch for 2 days straight and don't train. See how hard that is for you.
Yeah.
Don't permanently have to keep yourself busy. Sit and stare at a wall and feel your feelings for a little while. Like,
that's a
then
hard.
What?
Yeah, that's a very
then
hard
what?
thing,
Oh,
for sure.
Oh, actually, that's something you're prepared to do hard things, but only within the confines of what you've determined you're prepared to do.
Right.
Like, really doing hard things is what's the thing that you don't want to do, and that's hard. And sometimes people don't want to go to the gym, but ultimately you know that you do want to go to the gym.
Yeah.
Don't kid yourself.
Yeah, we fucking love it. That's why we go. All right, that's enough for today. The moral of the story is if you get broken up with, come on down to Broken Heart Gym.
Yeah. Don't want to feel feelings anymore? Come to
Emotion
Emotion Escapes Gym and do an 8-hour arm workout. God damn it.